Hey everybody, Goldie here, and taking a look at the characters in my roster. Today we are taking a look at 6-star bronze Jimmy Uso, the Bloodline. I remember when he came out and a lot of people were like, I mean, he's good, but there's better techs. And then Faction Boss became a thing, and I present to you Jimothy Uso. Um, how I run him is triple green. Although for Faction Boss, that does change. I'll get into that a little bit later. But the finisher, Samoan Splash, choose a 4x4 area to swap into green gems. The open hand uppercut, choose a 5x5 to make into silence. And the diving corkscrew moonsault, make 13 random silence gems into X break. We've got a 4 charge, an 8 charge, and a 10 charge. Entourage for this, very intriguing now that these are flat gem trainers. We have Lex for the greens. We have Molly for the silence. I have Rosie on him. At 26k, he'll give me 100% more to the silence gems. So I would much rather do that. And then Steel for green MP. So we're getting 6 starting green MP here. I do not have my tour perks max, so this is not going to be all ready to go on turn 1. For Faction Boss, I actually prefer throwing in the leg trap and Siguri instead of the make silence into X breaks, because for Faction Boss, you're just trying to hit these 2 moves over and over and over and over and over again. But if there's an MP down, if something gets frozen, this is a 6 MP bailout, swap a 3x3 random into green. Keeps things going a little more for Faction Boss. I do have the moment for him as well. Regarding Faction Boss, silence gems do 225% more damage. All color finishers do 141% more damage. So, Bloodline rolling deep. In Faction Boss, for the belt, I have a 20% all gem damage. I have 2 sets of Fury 2s. And the Usos cap, whenever you make 8 or more silence gems, increase your green gem damage by 150% for 3 turns. So that is going to recycle and stack. And that damage is just going to get higher and higher with every turn. Very curious about taking him 6-star silver. As you can see, my levels are not maxed out. We have a hollow star. But if we wanted to fill that, we'd get that to about 15k on the greens. About 16, just about 17k base on the green gems. And then that would double at silver. But I'm curious about characters with multiply gems on their primary color and plates like the Uso cap. Where characters like Jimmy and Tech Becky, you can stack this and recycle this on your primary color. So for 6 silver, I'm looking at characters in that ilk. He does have a multiply build as well. You could maybe do the super kick and cover them with the greens. I think someone tried this with a drip plate or a tiara. It might have been me. I think this is definitely the way to go. Like, focus on the primary color, especially when the plate exists. And let's just showcase a bit of what he can do. So like I said, I'm not ready to go turn 1 here, but lots of greens on the board. I'm going to do something a little tricky. Which means, I'm going to cascade, because I've just looked at this board and I'm absolutely going to cascade everywhere. But let's go ahead and do that. So now it's 63, 81. Yeah. Wanted to go for another stack, but things happen. Was that a submit? Hold on. Single leg Boston Crab, which is a submission move, but not actually okay. Makes sense, Randall. Okay, so we're loaded. 63k on the greens, 81 on the silence. What I am going to do is hit the moonsault. you're covering up your silence gems. I know, but I'm gonna be putting more out. It's totally fine. We're gonna do that. So 83, 102, and then I'm gonna put the finisher in this corner and see if we can maybe trigger some of these X breaks as well, since we're making more silence than we are green. So when we can put the X breaks on the outsides like this, you're still getting full damage. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this again. Make some X breaks. We're at what? 83, so we're stack-a-lacking here. $104, $122. Nice little cascade to hit for 2.8. And he no-sold that. Which is fine, because that means we just get to do it again. 104. And choose your 5x5. So now 124 and 143. So you can see Faction Boss just going between these two moves. You're going to recycle, it's going to stack a green gem or a silence gem boss, which we've had plenty of in the past. Definitely a character to use. I'm going to do this just to trigger some X breaks. Blow up the board a little bit more. 3.1. Slowly stacking that damage. Again, he does have a faction boss moment as well. But a fairly low shard recruit character. Bloodline requirements seem to always be a thing. Modern tech. That is how I run mine. Do you have a Jimothy Uso at 6-star? How do you run him? How do you like him? Any other characters on my roster you would like to see some gameplay of? Hit me up in the comments or on the Discord server. Always love hearing from you, but thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for being a friend.